Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
he had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
He didn't show up.
He has like 20 now. He had like 18 since he's been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He got some shit. He's like drinking. His pictures where he's like, fucking thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
Absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades.
Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Right? You were connected to the biggest.
Jay got it for the music. Jay got it for the music.
You didn't see.
He deserved those.
I'm sitting there, he was like this, like Black excellence. They're sitting there like, yeah. It's a billionaire brunch. Like,
I hate you, man.
Unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you niggas this year. Yeah. Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's just looking at his watch during the whole Rock Nation, bro. Like, is it 3:30?
Yeah, it's almost time to get out. What the fuck is that? Yo, I feel like I'm normal again. Get me out of here.
Oh wow! So that's the deal he signed, huh?
Yeah, that's the deal. Like the other ones didn't count as much as that one did.
Oh, yeah, before I forget this, we talked about Jay. His proximity to Diddy. You don't think he knew anything? He's seemingly around Diddy a lot.
No, that was a real suburb question.
I know, right?
Proximity.
Hold on.
Proximity. That's the SAT hit parade word. I had to learn that.
Jim, do you think he fucking knew all of the shit that was going on? Yeah, that was like a...
I don't want to incriminate myself.
I know, but the way he said it...
Like I said,
no matter how you answer that shit, you snitching.
That was a nice kind of...
You asked the question like a fan.
hey, I grew up with white people, but one thing I know is how to get a black guy in trouble.
But it's a great question.
Yo, just give him the Happy Meal before you ask him to snitch, bro.
You said, damn, they wasn't even drinking.
Speaking of, how the hell you pronounce Lechem?
Le Chemin de Roi.
Okay.
It's the King's Path.
King's Path.
Chemin de Roi.
Because I know Branson.
Yeah.
That's the one I pronounce.
That's the Branson lifestyle. You're going to be outside.
Biff, you're not worried that if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them.
You just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way? Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up?
I don't got that shit in my past. I'm not.
Everybody got a lot.
The conversation exploded even more after 50 Cent sat down for his interview on Big Boy TV. The hip-hop world was already on edge with heavy accusations circulating around Jay-Z. But 50's appearance shifted the atmosphere entirely. Speaking with a steady, measured voice, he managed to intensify the debate without ever pointing fingers directly. His delivery was calm, but the message behind it was unmistakable. Instead of dodging the moment, he leaned into it, addressing the circulating claims in a way that left viewers hanging on every word. The way he framed his thoughts suggested he knew exactly how much impact his comments would make. And just like that, the industry found itself wrestling with even bigger questions.
What the fuck is going on here, bro? Yes, I took the drug. I gave me the fucking drug to perform. So she can remember and possibly love me for that.
Did it work?
What the fuck? Yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. I don't know why it's so hard for people
So
just
for
to
people to feel like you would have something or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too. This is people that are looking on the separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what does that mean?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. And when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit.
So by you, you're good, bro. You're fucking good.
Yeah.
You're protecting hip hop.
Yeah.
If you don't speak out and make them the weirdos, then they're gonna think everybody's
Every
like
single
that.
person is like that involved in hip hop culture.
Makes you think, did Jay do it?
Shut up. He's in trouble.
God,
We live in New York, bro.
No.
We live here.
No, free Jay-Z.
I'm just saying.
Shout out Mufasa. We all gonna go and support. Yo, we can all see. You are crazy. That was the craziest thing. I literally.
What's the lady at Rock Nation? I gotta send her that.
You don't feel like that happened the same day, bro. What's the day came out the day before the next day?
I was eating Raisin Bran. Okay, I'm eating Raisin Bran. I got my daughter in my arm. I'm scrolling. Right? I see somebody screenshot your shit is Jay and the whole family at the Mufasa fair. And then the comment is 50 Cent. Jay said, they said I the 13-year-old. Let's go watch Mufasa.
Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa right now. I just think it was a good look. Like angling yourself as
a family man.
Yes.
But they had to go to the premiere,
that
bro.
was planned already. I'm
They had to go to the premiere.
and I realized that later, but I'm just saying to you, I haven't seen him in a long time. That's all I'm saying. When I hadn't seen him in a long time, and then I heard this shit, and then I looked and I saw Mufasa, I said, whoa. That's all that fucking happened, bro. You think this is my phone? This is my phone. This is happening at real time. I'm going, yo. He said, yo.
You just gotta say everyone gets these jokes, bro. That's what you gotta say.
Yeah, no,
rappers, listen, comedians and rappers, bro. That's
why
the
do
thing.
people come to my page, bro?
That's true.
I know what I'm saying.
You know what they say?
That is true.
Well, you don't think you're gonna happen next? Yeah, that's what they say to me, buddy. Well, you're next, buddy. You're fucking, you're laughing at this.
Then you're not worried at all.
I know why.
Because you don't got nothing.
I don't have it.
All right.
There's no girls gonna come out.
Twice?
50 offered a quick smile and said he hoped everything was solid at home. But the look on his face suggested there was more sitting between the lines. Still, what truly grabbed the audience's attention came moments later. He brought up Blue Ivy, Jay-Z's young daughter, and shifted the tone to something more serious. He pointed out how unfair it is when children get caught in the crossfire of adult rumors and public conversations they never ask for. For a kid her age, hearing classmates repeat headlines or whispers can be confusing and emotionally heavy. No child deserves to be pulled into situations they don't understand, and 50 made that point without adding unnecessary heat. His comment reminded viewers that behind every public figure is a family trying to navigate the fallout of whatever the world decides to discuss.
Jay-Z fighting back against a rape accusation. His attorney filing a letter to the judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's story.
You should always advocate for yourself.
It comes after our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Sean Diddy Combs and Sean Jay-Z Carter of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough.
She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000. The woman says she spoke to Combs' limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party. She says at the party, she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. It's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
We rode home in silence. She didn't ask me what happened.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said she stands by her statements. I have made some mistakes, she said, in remembering what happened 24 years ago. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me. In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, "This incident didn't happen. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory." A representative for Combs called the suit a shameless money grab.
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive.
The picture. Being in middle school and suddenly your father's name is plastered across every major headline tied to accusations you barely understand. That's the reality Blue Ivy could be facing, and it's something she never asked to be part of. While the world debates grown-up issues, she's the one left to sort through the noise that follows her into classrooms and social circles. Even with a famous last name, the pressure doesn't disappear. It can be overwhelming for any young person to watch their family become a talking point for millions. Moments like these remind us that behind every public story is a child who deserves peace, privacy, and room to grow without the weight of adult controversies pressing in from all sides.
Come with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like. Then I think about it, I go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there because they was dealing with that.
Wait, do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way.
Like that, look, you know, so like if you say, I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something that happened to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I go also 10 years, 20 years later, it comes back. And it's like all of the problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys.
What you mean?
The laws are the way they are because
Because of the priests.
the priests touching little boys.
Oh.
Why are we looking at me, bro? I just go to church. I just go to church, right? I have nothing to do with this. I have an alibi.
That's why the laws allow me to go that far back.
Turn away from you right there.
I'm just a Catholic kid. Come on.
You've been dead, dude.
No.
What's the body of Christ taste like?
It's sacrilegious. You can't do that.
He's like, yo, drink my blood.
Yo,
So it is crazy when after 20 years they come out. That shit is foul.
But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades.
yeah, because we had our own little thing.
But you were the only. Everybody
your
else
thing?
is scared.
Huh?
But everybody else is scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing where everybody else is scared? I don't know what it is. I'm just
I
asking.
think that they're scared.
But if they're scared, then
But
maybe
you've
that's
been
why I'm thinking.
insinuating Jay-Z a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you've been saying people are gonna come for him a little bit.
No, I
been
thought he would do funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
So he did the corporate way of
Yes.
trying to keep you down. Oh, it's
Doing
not me. It's now.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then,
Let's go.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
That's what I'm
What's
talking
your
about, yeah.
and Jay's issue?
it's just competitive stuff.
It's
for the
really
music.
just competitive.
This is what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I can
that's the
see
behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music, but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're going to go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water.
You know, this deal, and you go, he said that to you, like.
Okay.
Wow.
Like they'll speak to your temperament. Like say, you know, 50 is a little crazy. He'll say anything. You see what saying anything did to Kanye.
So they're trying. He's basically trying to scare people out of doing deals with you. Interesting. And then M shut it down, and he was like, "Yo,
I'm not. If he's not coming, I'm not coming." And then it changes the whole thing because he really is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Like you know, they can say what they want.
Yeah.
But when we go to the stats, the actual
numbers
They
don't
know the
lie.
numbers.
he's the
And that was
biggest
before
one.
the days of the bots and all that shit.
There's a, you know, M obviously speaks with you with high praise, but there's a few videos.
50 also touched on his history with Jay-Z, describing it as nothing more than healthy competition. According to him, there's no bad blood, no hidden conflict, just two major forces in the culture pushing each other to stay sharp. It was a neat, straightforward explanation. Almost too neat for those who followed hip-hop dynamics for years. Veteran fans know that in this industry, the line separating rivalry from respect is thin and constantly shifting. What looks like harmony on the surface often has layers underneath, shaped by timing, success, and unspoken tension. And in moments like this, it's often the quiet pauses and the things left unsaid that spark the biggest conversations.
He talks about your rapping skill a lot.
Yeah.
Is that mean a lot? I'm like,
It does. Like you know, so look, he never left that part of the creativity. Like he would go back when you don't see him. He's back. He's in his regimen of the studio.
yeah.
And this is why, like, he kind of They can't. You can be as good as him, but you can't really beat him at that. Because you have to put all your energy there.
And you're just not going to do it. Once these guys get famous, they leave the studio.
And they go, and the thing that makes him feel good is yo, you heard what I did last last night, and it gives him that again. So if that's really what's driving you, it's really tough to be better than. And then some of them may have a gift. It may be a God-given talent that they can rap the way we speak, but they don't work as hard as him. It's like Kobe Bryant was outperforming people because he would work harder, conditioning himself to do it. And other than him, I don't think nobody's.
Who's the most talented rapper you've seen? Period. Just talent, natural born.
Maybe Craig G. Like when an artist can freestyle, like without thinking about anything, and it just all falls in line and sing. Sometimes they can end up rapping it's so easy for them that they don't know exactly what to rap about. You see what I'm saying?
Technically, it's good.
And even Eminem, because I remember those freestyles where they would just give him a word and he just has to
go.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
You can go.
But you're right. Sometimes you miss like the connectivity with the music. Like there's songs, there's comedy where it might not even be like the most perfect joke, but it makes you feel the thing.
Yes,
and that's better to you.
That it connects.
Yeah.
Like, and look, a lot of times, if there's no truth to it, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It has to have some sort of connection that is grounded in truth, but it's almost a warped perspective being offered by the comedian. The timing, the way it comes in. And I look at it, I'm like, yo, nah, it's good. Yeah, it's great. Like, and you see things like the white party would be there, and then they have a little baby like in a sandwich. They're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff. And I'm like, yo, get off of him. That's my favorite new artist. Get off him. I don't want him going to those
What's up with the hugging pictures at the white party though? What is that?
I don't know, bro.
Every picture is a little
Why
bit.
is everyone so happy to be there? I'm like, this regular party.
Where the story hits its core. On December 8, 2024, Jay-Z's name unexpectedly appeared in a lawsuit that was originally centered around Diddy. The shift drew instant attention because the allegations outlined in the filing are significant and carry heavy weight. According to the complaint, a woman identified as Jane Doe claims she was coerced into a deeply traumatic situation following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Her account describes events that have now widened the scope of the case far beyond its initial focus.
This guy that I have with me right now, he needs no introduction.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Curtis 50 Cent. What's up?
Shut up, Mike. It's been a minute, man.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, too.
You in here shining, looking like you got robot money.
Yep.
Yo, it's been amazing, man. We did. Mike, actually, we go back to All Things Fall Apart. We worked on a film project together.
Yeah.
And I had to discipline myself for that one because I had to lose the weight.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The first half of the film and stuff. And then it's been so much time. We got to get together and do something that really shake things, man. Like that.
Yeah.
I love that movie, by the way. That was completely different at that time, from what you were used to doing.
Look, you have to. Hollywood wouldn't pay for black actors to make those physical changes. Like that's just the facts. They wouldn't break the film and come back. And that's why I was doing that, to discipline and go to the next level with just committing to the character. Like my best friend growing up, he died of cancer, and that was why I was able to do that, like to connect to that way. I don't think I would have been able to do it if it wasn't.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to experience that.
The dopest thing for me, bro, was hanging out with you. You telling me what you about to do next. And then everything you said you was gonna do all happened. I'm gonna have a son. Bam. I'm gonna do this movie, this production company. Bam. I'm finna do this.
Right.
Bam. Everything we talked about in the room, it was like, I'm like, okay. It gave me such a all right, this is how you gotta get at it.
Mike, that's exactly what my experience with what's her name was like. With Vivica.
Oh, with Vivica.
She thought I was just saying this stuff like I was overzealous.
Right.
But I had really the plan, like the layout.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, and then
You had the vision.
and then she went off doing stuff that because she didn't
Believe it.
believe it. Like, and then it was like. It felt like the court was dragging the horse.
Right.
And then I I had to move away from that because it felt weird, Mike. Like it's like our publicist and stuff was telling the stuff to do.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this is crazy because she's been on before me.
Okay.
She was making me feel like a little boy. And then she'll stop and say, "You like that?"
Hey, but look, she's still talking about you, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't like one time we was at the Soul Train Awards, and she was walking the red carpet, and I'm down there doing the red carpet, and she walked by, and I was like, 50, I got your ex, right?
Oh God.
She got hot about that. I was like, I'm just playing around, you know, like she was, set it off bad.
Yeah, but that was one of those things, like, cause, like, when I be saying, I be kind of mapping it out, Mike, before I get to.
No, you do. Like, people don't understand. Like, this dude told me every single thing you was about to do, and
These allegations have sent a shockwave through the music industry, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and intense public debate. Jay-Z's legal team has issued a strong denial, arguing that the claims are untrue and suggesting that the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Busby, may have played a role in shaping an inaccurate narrative. Their response was firm and immediate, aiming to stop the story from gaining further traction. Next voice, these accusations arrive at a moment when the public has almost no patience left for the misconduct of high-profile figures. In today's climate, the margin for error is slim and the fallout can be immediate. For Jay-Z, long recognized as a family-oriented businessman, cultural leader, and philanthropist, the timing makes the impact even more severe. Now he finds himself confronting a lawsuit that threatens to crack the polished image he's carefully built over decades. The contrast between his established public reputation and the new allegations creates a tension that audiences, critics, and legal analysts are watching closely. Next voice, adding even more uncertainty to the situation are Foxy Brown's recent cryptic posts, which have sent social media into a frenzy. Her vague messages, never direct, yet oddly timed, have fueled questions about whether she knows more than she's saying. Each post feels like a puzzle piece dropped without context, inviting the public to guess what it might mean. Next voice, there's also a growing discussion about the timing of these new additions to the case. Legal analysts point out that bringing in more names can help establish a clearer pattern of events, either reinforcing the claims or exposing inconsistencies. In that sense, the strategy could backfire or strengthen the lawsuit, depending on what evidence actually exists. A major question being raised is simple: why introduce Jay-Z now? The original filing dates back to October, yet his name didn't appear until much later. That delay is raising eyebrows. If the allegations were known from the start, why weren't they included then? It's a detail that doesn't go unnoticed in the legal world.